I have always wondered how the destruction that is written about in Revelation would come about. What would trigger the devastation that would be coming upon the earth as described in the book of Revelation? We have never seen anything that remotely matches the events that are described in this book. What natural phenomena would be responsible for suddenly raining down several large asteroids onto the Earth over a short period of time, as described in the book of Revelation? What would be responsible for speeding up the rotation of the Earth so that a day will no longer be 24 hours long, but only 16 hours? We see this shortening of days prophesied in a number of passages.
Revelation 8 verse 12. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. Mark 13 verse 20. And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. Proverbs 10 verse 27. The fear of the Lord prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened.
It would seem that the bruising of the two seeds, that are represented by two planetary objects, partially colliding, would be the single most probable, initiating factor, that would lead into the events described in Revelation. This kind of encounter provides overwhelming support for the resulting destruction that is described in the book of Revelation, especially during the final half of the tribulation period. The amount of debris that would result from a collision between two planetary bodies, as large as Jupiter, would form a devastating tale of destruction behind the incoming system, on its way to the center of the solar system. Imagine the amount of debris that would be generated if the section below the dotted line on Jupiter was to be removed in a collision. Add to this the debris removed from the incoming object, and all of this mixed into a tale of destruction that will be drawn behind the Great Red Dragon on its way to the center of the solar system. A few years later, this tale of destruction will start to cross the orbits of all the inner planets, including Earth's, and will shake the powers of heaven with great signs in the heavens, just as it is written in God's